So you're painting a base trim. And we've covered this on my channel in the past. One of the things that you want to avoid when you're painting base trim is getting the paint in between your shoe molding and your floor. Bring them in close, let me show them why. If you have a floating floor, you will see that the floor and the trim itself moves. Can you see that in the camera?
Yeah, you can see.
Okay, so with that in mind, we're going to tape the floor with the idea that the shoe molding moves. So if it moves, we need to get the paint, we need to get the hand masker or the tape just beyond the threshold of the shoe molding. And then we're going to lock it in with Colgan. This is a 3M hand masker. This is going to dispense the paper that I'm going to be using to mask the floor. If you brush paint on over a floor like this, trust me when I tell you, you will have paint all over it. So, now, I lock down a piece over there, and then I pivot it, and I get it. Can you just go right over my shoulder here? I want them to see how I lock it down, and then I push down. You see? You see now I'm voided there? I have a space. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid. Okay, let's move along. This is not a quick thing. So take your time to do this. Give them another angle on my left side, please.
Can I ask you a quick question? Could I borrow you for a minute?
Yes. Yeah, you can keep going. Okay, and I'll show you the adjacent piece and show you how we come to that 45-degree corner on the next frame. So now we want to embed the tape. The tape is, I could probably trust it, but I don't know. We can't make the mistake and find out. So I'm pushing it down. I'm keeping my putty knife flat to the floor so I don't scratch the floor. See, I'm not doing this. You'll scratch the floor. I'm doing this. Like you're spreading icing on a cake. You know the phrase, it's the icing on the cake? Did you ever hear that expression? No, not you, the viewers. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're from Hawaii, I forgot. Okay. Now, I'm confident that my tape has gone beyond the threshold of the point at which the shoe molding edge meets the edge of the tape. Christopher Walken, I know, he's on the Christopher Walken. Okay. Stop harassing me about that. So, what I want to do now is go over my errors, my gaps. And so I'll go right here. Come here. Show them this. We're going to just cover, that's the error right here. And so we're just going to cover that. Folks, this is time consuming, but well worth the work, okay? Well worth it. Let's go over there and correct this error. You do it yourself. Don't leave this gap here. Don't do it. Spencer said you can do it. No, I didn't. Okay? Now that is a professionally done seam. And we're good with that. Now I just want to show you how to finish it up. I'll go around the room and do the rest of it. No need for you to watch, even though I know you want to watch me. I'll just let you spend some more time with your families so that you don't have to watch me do my job. I'm going to go get a caulking gun and then I'll bring it back on video. See you on the next frame. So now, let me show you the corner. Let's bring it into the corner. You see this problem here? You see where my tape is not covering that corner? That's a problem. Don't let that go. Okay? Don't let it go. Keep tape, put it in there. Okay? I'm still not in there. I'm gonna try this way. You may not think it's important, but folks, trust me, if you get paint on this floor, you will see it. That's the point of this, okay? You want to get that tape in there. I could have done a better job. I could have been a doctor too. Okay. Oh man, come on. This is not supposed to happen on video. I'm supposed to be the guy who knows what he's doing here. This is not good. Right or wrong? What happens is the tape keeps sticking to my tool. Alright, I'm covered now, but that was a pain, as you can see. But I'm glad it happened on video, so you understand. The last tip I want to give you is this. With our caulking gun, we're going to now put a bead of caulking to clog the corner. Because let's face it, the tape is just going to protect your floor. But if you paint in there, you know paint is going to come back toward the yellow tape. So, this is how we're going to keep it off the floor. Now, if you've ever tried to keep tape or paint off of the wall, it all depends on whether or not you yourself are off the wall. And if you are, it's going to do. Bring you in close, let them see how that looks. Can I just get a compliment from somebody saying it's very nice work, Spencer? I love your work, whatever. Something to the effect of, not that I'm great, but if you could just say something to that effect. I would appreciate it. So I'm just giving you the sense of what are we doing here. Okay, folks, this is important stuff. I'm dead serious. All joking aside, if you blow this, you're going to have a disaster on your hands. So do it right. Okay, see you on the next one. So now we're masked. Check it out. Just show them what we did. We gave the painter 2 layers of this 9-inch masking tape. Just in case you're flecking paint, okay? This is a wood floor. It's dark. You don't want to get paint on it. Now, how do we paint this? How do we paint this with our brush? Do we roll it? Do we paint it with a brush? Do we spray it? Spraying is a whole different video. This is a 4-inch Purdy medium stiff brush. So, can you do this? And can you do this? If you're completely terrible holding the brush like I just did. So you would have to lay down and you would do this. Now I can tell you, this is very difficult to do. But if you could not paint a straight line on trim, you would get on, there's no other way to do it, folks. You'd get down and you would do this. So that when you paint the trim, You would put caulking in there for reasons you already know. And then you would just go in like this. That is the hard way to do it. It would be easy for you to do it in the following manner. I'll get my paint, just show them the nice caulking line that we did on the bottom. And we should tell them this, nice, that it hasn't dried yet. The caulk is a very important point. A lot of people ask me, when do you do it? Right away. You want the caulking to be wet. Okay? You want it to be wet. So that your caulking doesn't harden and become one with the masking paper. Because when you pull off the masking paper, it's going to be pulling gum off of a summer street. Okay, so you don't have to. Now, here's what I suggest you do. Wet rag. Always with you. My brush has already been run under a water faucet. My bristles are damp right now. It prevents the paint from sticking ridiculously to the bristles. Bring them in the corner. I want to show them how to get the paint in the corner. Just bring them right there. Right to this corner. Take note of how I'm treating the corner. I stop here, pivot into the corner. Stop here, pivot into the corner. If I don't do that, I wind up pooling paint in the corner and I'll have a puddle challenging the system that I built with the tape and the caulking. So I put it here, push it, pull, push it, pull. Now, I'm going to only do the bottom. I'm going to show them this. I'm only doing the bottom up until the middle of the, because I want to get it done fast, folks. Fast. Fast. Get the first half done quickly, okay? I'm going to tell you why. We're going to go back. For those of you who watch my videos, hey, he's not doing this the way he said to. It's not true. Okay, I'm coming to the end. Look what I'm doing. I'm pivoting again. I don't want to be throwing paint beyond my masking. Yes, look at that. Yes. Throw a tree in there. We are not painting the vertical trim. Customer just wants to make the base look nice. Okay, now. Okay, folks, bring them in close. Bring them in close, please. Look what I got. Hold on, let me get this off. You always want to keep your wet rag handy, remember. Okay? Okay, now watch this. Bring them in close. Show them the stipple I'm creating with this brush. If you go back and forth like this, that's what you're going to create, a mess. Can they see that mess there? On this here, can they see this mess? A little bit. Okay, now, here's what they want to do. Let me show you. Reach over, pull your paint, one direction. Reach over again, pull your paint in one direction. Go to the end, pull it toward where you left off. Do it again, pull it to where you left off. Here's my breaking point, here's my mark hook. I pull half of it to my center, half to my center. I lift off like an airplane. I'll show you from this direction. Let me show you what I mean. You're uniting the strokes of the paint. Look, I lift off like an airplane. I don't stop and then pull off. Now, my base trim is painted from the bottom to the middle. Now I can do the top. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, shh. how I'm holding. I changed the position of my fingers on the brush. Look. Oh, please. Okay, get those bristles on the top ledge. Slowly, 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 slowly. Okay, let's get them in there. Okay. Your paint is wet. This is self-leveling paint. It has a toleration in terms of time. You can work with this paint. This is Urethane Enamel from Sherwin-Williams. Now look at how I'm holding my finger. Watch this. Look at that finger. Watch this. This is going to direct me. It's going to help my motor skills direct the tip of that brush just where it's going. See that? I can't do that if I hold the brush a different way. Look at that. Do it again. Look at how little of the bristles are riding on the top of this caulked, heavily caulked. I didn't caulk this, by the way. Somebody did. I'm getting my paint bristles just on the top of it, and I'm making them stop where the wall meets. And then I'm going over the trim as I go along in this procedure. Now watch. I don't start where I left off. Just go a little beyond it, get some paint down there. Watch this. Okay, check it out. Come on now. Very nice for the first pass. Now you feel confident? Everybody watching feel confident right now? Do you? Okay. If you're really confident, here's what you can do. Okay, shh. Go the opposite direction. Go the opposite direction. Get all those bristles up onto the surface. Don't let it go beyond. So this is your best bet if you're completely lacking in confidence. You're only using a little of the bristles. Okay? That's your best bet. That's your best bet. Now watch this. Hold on. Hold on now. See, Spencer, I'm a little more advanced. I got good control. Okay, good for you. Take the brush. Hold it like that. Square yourself with the wall. Do they see this? Do they see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's do it again. Come on. Come on, let's do it again. Come on, you can try this even if you're lacking in confidence. You can do it. Shh. Don't talk. The key is don't go too quick. You can do this. But if you go too quick, even I can't do it. Now, we're going to unite the stroke. Watch. We messed up our stroke in the middle on the trim itself, and we just put it all together. So that's why we did the bottom. So we don't have to worry about the bottom. It's already done. We just cleaned up the stroke because we were touching it as we did that top lip. We went to the second half, and you are going to be an expert when I'm done. You can do this. Everybody watching this can do it. This house is in Brandon. It's up for sale. And I will be showing you a video in the end of the entire house where I painted. So if you like it, you can come and buy it. Bring them in close, show them the section. What part of Hawaii do you live in?
Oh, I'm on Schofield.
What's the city?
Schofield, it's a military base. Technically, my address is...
No, don't say.
I'm not going to say the entire thing. I'm just going to say it's Wahiawa, which is a city. But Schofield, I think everyone who lives in Schofield is technically living in Washington.
Let's just finish this video. Bring them in over here. Bring them into the action. I'm going to show them how to finish up this thing in the corner. This is not that easy, so it's going to take a little classroom instruction. Shh, don't talk. When I was a kid, the teachers used to get me. Mr. Colgan, are you speaking? Excuse me, sister? Mr. Colgan, are you speaking? Well, technically, I'm speaking to you. Don't be a wise guy. Get out. Then I'll get dragged down to the principal's office. And then I would just get in trouble. I thought I was a good kid. Mr. Colgan. When I was in the second grade, I honestly thought adults were supposed to call me Mister. So I come home, I'm like, my mother goes, "Hey, Spencer." I said, I remember I was in the second grade. I had Sister Mary Ann. I said, "Why don't you call me Mr. Colgan?" Let me tell you something, I got smacked. And I said, "I don't understand. They call me Mr. Colgan at school. I'm just asking you. You're the only one who doesn't call me Mr. Colgan." So my mother thought I was a wise guy. I was very idealistic when I was a kid. Now just show them this technique. I'm using the brush in a different way to go horizontal, okay? If you have a medium stiff brush or a soft bristle brush, you can do this. Okay. Oh, don't do that, Spencer. Don't go too high. Don't do that. Oh, Spencer. You're good. Okay, folks, let me clean it up now. Watch that. 1, 2, 3. Go to the end. Pull it. And we unite it in the middle. Pull. And that is how you paint base trim with a small lip. That's no more than 3/16 of an inch. That's how you do it. Without tape, breaking your back. All right? Any questions? Leave a comment. I'll see you on the next video. Before you let the paint dry, let's get the masking off so that we know what we got underneath it, if anything, right? And if we have anything underneath it, we would take a damp rag under. I would prefer you use a plastic one on a wooden floor, and you just go like this against the floor to just get anything up, if there's anything. I bring them in close to the action. I want to show them how to pull this tape off. I'm pulling it toward my body. If you're too slow or you don't pull it in the right direction, you'll cause it to go back and cause the paint. Show them that nice straight line. Keep going. You want to keep pulling it steadily, otherwise it'll literally go back onto the surface and paint your floor. Or cause problems. So nice consistent pull. Show them that beauty. Nice and slow. Go up close. Beautiful job that you're doing with the camera. Nice and easy like this. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you liked the video, please click on like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you need wallpaper, please shop www.wallpaperboulevard.com. And if you want 10% off, use my hashtag, my name, Spencer Colgan as wallpaper for your 10% off. That's right, 10% off all of your wallpaper when you purchase it at wallpaperboulevard.com. Thanks for watching.